Hi, this is Steven Rothberg with College Recruiter. At College Recruiter, we believe that every student and recent graduate deserves a great career. During this COVID-19 time, when there's just so much upheaval in the labor market, we know that a lot of the candidates who are using our site to find part-time, seasonal, internship, and entry-level jobs are really worried, with rightly so, about being able to find a job, whether maybe they've been hired, but that job offer is going to be rescinded. Maybe they already have started and they're going to be laid off. So we've recorded a series of short videos to help candidates and employees through this very difficult time. All of the videos are available on our YouTube channel in a playlist. Go to www.collegerecruiter.com/COVID-19 playlist. And COVID-19 playlist is all one word. I'm joined on this call or this video by Faith Rothberg. She is the CEO of College Recruiter, and she's also my wife. Hello, Faith.
Hi, Steven.
So the topic for this final video in this series is how to find a job where you would be working remotely, including virtual internships. What kinds of advice do you have?
Sure. So first and foremost, easily go to collegerecruiter.com, which is our job search site. And in the search bar, put in the word remote as a keyword. And you can say remote internships if you're looking for those, if you're looking specifically for internships. And you will see a lot of the opportunities that are still out there for the companies that are still hiring. Another thing would be to go to our website. I'm going to give you a short bit.ly link that is, very short, but that is, I'm going to have to spell it all out. That relates to a blog post that actually Steven posted yesterday, and it has a list of companies that are currently hiring in this COVID-19 time. So great access to specific companies where you can go out and also use their company names as keywords within job search sites like ours to find those jobs and apply to them. The bit.ly link is bit.ly/2 capital J, small t as in Tom, X as in X-ray, P as in Paul, capital Q, capital H. Go there and you can begin applying to some of those jobs.
So if they come to our homepage and they type in remote, because of the technology that we use, even if the employer does not include the word remote in their job posting ad, our technology understands what they're posting. So an employer could put in field-based, virtual, work from home, home-based, telecommute. So you as a job seeker do not need to try to guess at what word or keyword phrase that employer might use. Unfortunately, most job search sites, the search is really dumb. You have to put in the exact keyword that the employer used. So if you're looking for a mechanical engineering remote position in Los Angeles, then you can go to the collegerecruiter.com homepage and type in remote mechanical engineering in the keyword field. And then in the location field, you type in Los Angeles and you'll see a drop down and you basically click on Los Angeles, California. And that's going to show you those jobs. We literally have thousands of jobs across the US where employers are hiring remote people. Some of them are going to be the Uber Eats kinds of positions, and some of them are banking positions. Some of them are engineering positions. There's a wide variety. Any other ideas, Faith, in terms of trying to find a job where you would be working remotely?
Well,
one that we were talking about is
Yeah,
that,
remind me.
yeah, one we were talking about is that a lot of employers who a month ago would have said that a job was not remote, that you
Oh,
need to be
right.
in their bank, for
Right.
example, that those employers now have largely adapted their internships, their in-person jobs in their offices,
Right.
and they are willing to look for people who are working remotely. Like virtually none of the
Right.
open in terms of you can't go into the lobby in a
Right.
lot of banks and meet with a personal banker, but they are looking for people who have the ability to do that work remotely. Processing mortgages, never
Right.
could have done that until a few weeks ago remotely,
Right.
and now there are
Right.
a ton of that.
That's really true. And I think that you need to think out of the box with what the kind of opportunity you're looking for. And you might think that it's not possible to get a remote position, but lo and behold, right now, many of those jobs, like you said, Stephen, are turning into remote positions. And because of that, I think there's more openings for people if you're willing to work remotely, to get into those positions and get some of that experience, even though it wouldn't be in an office, where maybe after COVID-19 you'd move to the office.
Yeah.
So
Fine. And final tip from me would be look for projects. Some of those are going to be through freelance type websites like an Upwork.
yeah.
TaskRabbit would be another one. And you can kind of cobble together a bunch of projects. Some of those are just going to be an hour here, 3 hours there, and some of them might be a week or two. Micro-internships is
Right.
another thing that is very often virtual. A micro-internship typically, rather than being 8 to 12 weeks, it might be 2 weeks. And they're very often project-based and very often designed for people who are going to be working remotely.
Right. And my last tip would be that also, if you are a student and you're looking for, or even a recent alum of a university, go to the career service people and
Mm-hmm.
ask them. If you had an advisor there, or the career site might have information about employers that are hiring. A lot of the universities have very close ties to large employers, and they may know certain employers that are actually looking to hire many more people, and they can point you in the right direction for some of those as well.
The passion that we have seen over the last few weeks by career service office professionals across the
Yes.
country and across the world has reaffirmed for me how incredibly wise these people are and how much they care.
Hmm.
They are just busting their butts to lift everybody up. That rising tide lifts all ships, and some of these people are working far longer hours trying to be responsive to students who some of them are in Europe and others are in California, just all kinds of hours. I'm seeing lots of career service office people talking about answering emails and doing Zoom, et cetera, type calls from dawn until dusk. Whatever they can do to help their students and recent grads, they are. So absolutely reach out to these folks. They want to help and they're great.
Yeah, and I think for many young job seekers, that are going to these schools, that are graduating, I think they don't realize the ways that these offices can help them early on. So even in general, even after COVID-19,
Mm-hmm.
reach out early in your studies, reach out sophomore year, junior year, to see if there are ways they can help you, in what kind of career you want and what you're building and what kind of jobs are out there. They have a lot of great advice and experience.
Yeah, they are not going to find you a job. That's
No,
that's an unrealistic expectation. That's
right.
not their role. But they will, without a doubt, make that job search much shorter by really pointing you in the right direction.
Right. Exactly.
Great. Thank
Great.
you, Faith.
Yeah, thanks, Stephen.